All right, I'll be watching.
All right, we're going to go to JT now from WCSX. New program director, by the way, Ted, so you can take out any frustrations right there.
First of all, Ted, I'd love to say that I would have paid $7,000 for this. You are the most entertaining person I've ever met. This is fantastic. Thank you for doing this. Appreciate it.
Well, you're very welcome. Anybody that doesn't have fun with me is weird.
Yeah, that's true. And thank you for calling me a motherfucker and pointing an assault rifle at me. That's never happened before either. So.
Was that beautiful? Was that a great rifle?
That is a beautiful rifle. Here's my question.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the.
I got to tell you, this is not just a regular assault rifle. This is actually an M16 fully automatic machine gun, which I have all the paperwork for, by the way, because the IRS is listening right now. Hey, eat shit and die, motherfucker! Anyhow, this is my pig hunting gun that I reduced the pork problem in Texas with my machine gun. And by the way, I think this is a Nancy Pelosi magazine. I'm not sure.
Well, on that note, my question is, you've got the haircut now. You got that going on, looking good. Is there a presidential run or any sort of political run in the future for Mr. Ted Nugent?
Wow, first of all, I've said this before, and it's worth repeating, because I think we can all agree that politics in America are very embarrassing right now. They're dire. I won't go into the gory details because I think we all pay attention to what, I hope everyone's paying attention to what this administration is doing and what the Attorney General does and how it doesn't matter that 4 Americans died in Benghazi. I mean, what does it matter? I could go on, but I'd probably end up shedding tears of blood. It's so ugly out there. So I've always believed that the most important political responsibility in America is that of we the people to remain engaged and put pressure, as much polite but firm and fact-driven pressure as we the people possibly can on our elected officials. Michigan has come back a little bit since the Jennifer Granholm clusterfuck and since the Mayor Kwame suicide march. I think there's a lot of upgrade. I do live in Texas now. If you would all come to Texas and visit, and if you spent any time there, the freedom is palpable. It's real freedom. Do you know that it's a felony for me in Michigan, a felony like robbing a bank or shooting someone, to have my gun out of its case on my own property when I'm going to my deer stand? I mean, how can you not see the difference between taking a deer gun to a tree stand and a drive-by shooting on DeQuinder? So politics are real ugly right now, and that's why they call me a radical, because I have the audacity to actually demand answers, and when they don't give me answers, I get pushy because the motherfuckers work for we the people. So my responsibility as a citizen seeking accountability and demanding accountability is a very powerful and a very duty-bound political office as far as I'm concerned. To answer your question specifically, I have threatened to run for public office because I've been prodded to do so and pushed hard in Texas and in other states and here in Michigan. So it's not off the table. I'm 65 this year, but I'm still blessed with incredible energy. I'm going to get my knees replaced, so I'll be more ambulatory coming up soon. I don't know. At this point, it would be up to Mrs. Nugent and my family. I would consult with my manager, Doug Banker, but I'm being pushed pretty hard to run for public office, and I believe that my sense of logic, my sense of common sense, my connection to people who are in the asset column of America, I believe that I would perform an enormous upgrade in returning to the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the most important of all, accountability. The president can't say he doesn't know what's in the health care law. He can't say he didn't know about Benghazi. He can't say he didn't know the IRS was committing crimes. He can't say that his attorney general was running guns to Mexican drug gangs and he wasn't aware of it. Those are not, the president of the United States can't not know that stuff. He did know that stuff. He's lying, and I would make sure that liars were held accountable. And I would hope that it gets fixed without me running, because I think there are much better, more qualified individuals than I am, and I'd like to see them grow some balls and demand answers real soon.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
That would be a sure, why not?
Well,
Thank you,
very
sir.
well said, Ted. Very well said.
Thank you.